Okay, hello everyone. Happy Thirsty Thursday. Woo-hoo! I am Claire.
I'm Kelly.
And today we have our brother, James. Say hi, Jim.
What's up, guys?
Hey, everybody.
Jimmy. Who's on the podcast?
So, Jimmy is our other brother. You guys have already listened to Tommy. Hopefully, if you haven't, we'll put it in the link. We'll put it in the bio. Yeah, we'll put it in the bio. So this is our middle brother, obviously.
Middle
older, whatever. James, would you like to introduce yourself a little bit? Say where you're from, what you're doing.
Hi, my name's James Keefe, also known as Jimmy Keefe. I'm currently in Chicago, Illinois. I just got back from work, and I'm very excited for the podcast.
You look so excited. So cool. So just to start, how would you describe our relationship growing up with both of us? Or you can do individually.
Well, our relationship growing up, probably when I was in elementary school, I wanted to be triplets.
True.
Because you guys were taller than me, and I was much smaller. So a lot of people thought you guys were the older sisters. And then I was like, no, I just accepted the fact that we're just going to be triplets.
Yeah.
And then as I got taller and older, I became more like an older brother. And then as we got older through high school and college, I feel like we're all best buds now. So it's super nice.
Yeah, I mean, for example, that Jimmy thought we were triplets. So we all at one point were in the same Montessori school.
Not me.
Well,
I was in a
Kelly
class.
So we all were at one point in the same Montessori school. If you don't know what that is, it's like preschool. Well, it's preschool, but it's also the children get to pick what they want to learn. So based on their interests, whatever. Jimmy and I got to be in the same class, but because Kelly thought she was me, Kelly had to go to a different class because Kelly's a loser.
Yeah, Kelly identified as Claire.
Yeah, like if you asked Kelly growing up who she was, then Kelly would say me.
Well, because we look. To be fair, give me the benefit of the doubt. Claire, I was always looking at her. So then it was just like me. So I'm like, it's me. Right there.
Yep. So
yeah, Kelly, I remember in that class, I have like a really weird memory with that. It was like those two cylinder buildings, right?
Yep.
And they were just one big classroom. And Kelly was in one building and Claire and I were in another building. And Claire and I would just grind out our maps all day. Remember coloring in those maps?
Yes.
What a suppressed memory.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I remember your classroom.
Claire and I spent the whole time just really making sure our maps looked perfect. And we thought Kelly was doing the same. But then at recess, we would go outside and Kelly, would look inside and Kelly would just be crying in there.
I wasn't just coloring maps. I was figuring out my identity.
Kelly, every day someone had to tell her that she wasn't Claire. And then when she found that out, she'd cry.
I was a mess.
It's okay. Older in life, I tried being you and dyeing my hair blonde. But then you tried being me and dyeing it dark.
Okay, we were born with this hair.
Yeah, but that didn't last too long because Kelly realized that she was pretty sweet. So she was like, you know what? Screw Claire. My name's Kelly, and I'm dope.
And I'm a diva.
Oh,
and I'm a diva.
Quick question. What is a song? It's separate. So, what song reminds you of me growing up, and what song reminds you of Kelly growing up?
Whoa. All right.
Whoa, different.
Claire, probably. Well, can I do one for both of you guys?
Like combined?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was that song? It was by Grace and Chance. Do you remember that song?
Waiting outside the lines.
Yeah, we used to sing it all the time. We used to also scream at the top of our lungs, Halfway There by Big Time Rush.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Yep. We used to scream that. And then probably, I don't know, the Degrassi theme song. We watched a lot of Degrassi together.
Shark in the Water.
Yep.
Yep. Shark in the Water, right? Isn't that it?
Yep.
It wasn't a theme song, but that was like they made a music video with that. Remember it?
It was always in the commercials.
It was the
Yep.
music video with the.
And then as we got older, probably the song Heaven Falls reminds me of Claire.
Yes, that's cool. That's a cool one.
Because Claire sent me that and was like, you need to listen to this. And I was like, okay, it's going to be like either super like gangster or like super like hot girl shit or just like a really sad song. Because that's like Claire's mood.
That's Claire's
You know?
Gangster.
Gangsta.
Going through Claire's playlist is like Cardi B, Saweetie, Meg Thee Stallion, and The Fray, you know?
And Luke Combs.
And Louis Capaldi.
And oh my gosh, and Luke Combs. And then Kelly's songs, definitely anything Dua Lipa.
Woo!
I remember, I think we listened to Levitating 6 times on the way home from work.
Mm-hmm. We tried to learn the rap.
100%. And then probably Anyone by J.B.
Oh,
That's another
great.
one.
Oh, that's.
Kelly rips that song.
Oh yeah, I showed
So
you.
those are like,
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
those are like, and then another one probably is Best Friend. Who's that one by?
Sweetie, that's my
Best friend, she a real bad bitch. Oh God.
Yeah, see, that's definitely you too.
Thank you. Well, my song that reminds me of you is G-Eazy. Any G-Eazy.
Lady Killers.
Killer.
And then like Killers, all the things that I've done. You showed me that song.
Certified bangers.
Yes.
I think the song that reminds me of Chimmers. There's a bunch of them because it's from work. Probably You Smile, Justin Bieber. That one's not from work, but that's from just growing up.
True.
And then I think that me and Jimmy just are always in the car together.
True. You
Wait, I have another one.
What?
My Girl by The Mindless Behavior.
Hey, my girl, she loves me. And we all were in like, well, actually, probably just me. Did you guys subscribe to the fan club?
Yeah, I texted.
Did you text? For the Mindless Behavior fan club, you would subscribe to
For
text.
people who don't know, at this point we're just having a conversation with each other. But so basically, Mindless Behavior was a band, not even like a boy band.
Yeah.
When we were growing up, like 4th, 5th, 6th grade for all of us, the time zones. Crispy Thursday. Jimmy's drinking a Pierce. But it was this like boy band that had this song My Girl, and in the song was a phone number, and if you text the phone number you would be part of the Mindless Behavior fan club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It went nowhere.
no, and it only had promos for tours that never happened and meet and greets that were never existed.
I really feel like that band got scammed.
100%. And it ran up Dan's phone bill by like $400 probably.
That is 100% true. Okay, so what was the shift you would say in our childhood that made us from like siblings to like friends? Because like I remember a critical time that I was like, okay, this is a little different. I just want to see if you
Definitely when alcohol was involved.
True.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I don't know. In high school, I was always super like weirdly overly protective of you guys for like no reason. Like you guys,
No reason.
literally-
Well, we were doing some suspect behavior, so
And I had
Yeah,
a
but
friend.
compared to what half of these kids are doing nowadays in high school, you guys were angels. So
Yeah.
I look back at it and I'm super glad that maybe it was my protectiveness. Maybe it was just you guys being not the worst ever.
You're welcome.
Combination of both, but I'm going to say
Oh no.
she visited Loyola.
When I did?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. when
Claire?
I forgot about that. That was embarrassing.
Wow. Claire went to a bar with me for the first time ever, and I was 21 years old, and Claire was at the time it seemed like she was 13. She showed the bouncer the worst ID I've ever seen in my life, and he goes, "Get a better ID, come on in, have fun."
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, "What is this?" And then he was like, "Give me a hard time at my ID." I'm like, "Whatever."
You're actually legal.
Yeah, I'm totally 21, been 21 for like 3 months. And first we get there, Blair orders like 30 vodka sodas, and I'm like, who is paying for these? Like, they're not free.
Claire's just like balling out.
Like, who? And I was in college, so I had negative 40 in my account. So I don't know how those got paid for. And then, you know, I was with my friends. And
that wasn't gay.
Oh, well, just wait. I was with all my friends at my table, and Claire goes, "I'm gonna go to the bathroom." I was like, "All right, cool, whatever." I look up, gone for like 30 minutes, and she is like salsa dancing with a dude who looked like he was 30. And I go over there, I'm like, "Yo, Claire, what are you doing?" And Claire was like, "Oh, he's gay." I was like, "Really?"
You told me he was.
Well, I'm not sure where this guy learned pickup lines, but that was the worst thing ever.
I forgot about that.
This guy and his friends were buying drinks for Claire all night. I had zero fun because I was just watching Claire. And then we went to Cane's with my roommate Fabian. After it was like 1 a.m. No, it was probably like 2.
I hope it was later than 1 a.m. I really hope it was later than 1.
Yeah, it was really late because we went to like a late night bar, and then Claire passed out on the table like this while eating her chicken tenders. Then she just randomly stood up and then disappeared. And I went into the women's bathroom and she wasn't in there. Claire was throwing up in the men's bathroom with a guy peeing in the urinal next to her stall.
Yeah!
And I was like, all right, you know what? Claire's alive. She's drunk, but nothing happened. We're buds. That's just what happened.
With that story, next day, wake up. Don't really remember.
Oh, yeah.
Don't remember going to Cane's. We're going to the Hamilton concert or musical, whatever it is. But I turned my data off on my phone.
Oh yeah, I remember this part.
This was like the first night I've ever been able to go out with Jimmy. Mm-hmm. Mom is like, right, as she should be. And I was like, what's the big deal? And now, like, obviously a little bit wiser. Yeah, that's really scary.
So scary.
Yeah, but I got out of it because I just called Mom and was like, why didn't you just call me?
Okay.
She was with me all night. And then
that was a great night.
My story with Kelly had to have been day one working at Brilliant Honda.
Okay, true.
It took a while for me to think as Kelly was a bud because Kelly has a little bit of a different personality than Claire. And Kelly to me was my little baby sister, and Claire was just my sister. Does everyone know that Claire was born last?
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
And Kelly was born before Claire. Whatever. So when Kelly started working right across from me at the store, mm-hmm. You know, I would be doing work all day, and Kelly would just come in and just make random TikToks of me as I'm just sending emails, and I'm on the phone with people, and Kelly's sitting next to me just recording me, putting snap filters of me, and I look like an idiot. And I was getting annoyed. I'm like, what the hell? And then out of nowhere, like a week went by, and I started thinking it was hilarious.
Well, Jimmy just started working. This is when Jimmy graduated. I just had my first real job ever. Like, I finally wasn't a waiter or like a teacher's assistant. Like,
Yeah, Kelly had like important things to do. And she was like, well, they're boring. And I'm just going to record Jimmy, who is, I'm literally trying to work. And this is my first like month of work. And Kelly's in there like,
Me and Kim, shout out Kim. We love you, Kim.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Kim, shout out Liz. And then I was like, oh my God, like I feel bad for the people that are in the office with Kelly. She's probably distracting them. She's probably, me. And then I look up and they're all like laughing with each other. And then like another week goes by and there's like random memes taped to the wall. Their Kelly like makes me a drawing every week. And then
Friday.
And then I'm like, oh my gosh, like I think there's a method to Kelly's madness.
Being happy makes you
Being happy way too much ends up making everyone around you happy, including me, who I am at work. I'm like, I gotta be all serious. Then Kelly's like, what? It's like a TikTok.
I'm like, Jimmy, come on.
Yeah. And then we both discovered that we really like buffalo flavored Ruffles in the vending machine.
Oh my God, extra crispy.
No,
Extra
that actually makes me feel sick.
Okay, you've
extra
never tried
ridgy.
that.
And then every at 3 p.m., Kelly would stand up and do what we call the spicy snack dance.
Spicy snacks at 3.
And it was spicy snacks at 3. Spicy snacks at 3. Spicy snacks at 3. And then we would get excited for a 50-cent bag of Ruffles, because that is where my standard of happiness was at the time. And that is when I was like, all right, Kelly went from my little baby sister to my coworker / best friend.
I remember my turning point with you, James. It was my junior year of high school. And my boyfriend took somebody else to prom. So shitty.
Oh, I forgot about this. I should have mentioned this one too, yeah.
Yeah, and Jimmy also came with me, and Jimmy's ex-girlfriend at the time was going to prom with somebody else, and it was just really awkward and uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And like we had to watch it all happen. Like, and you were going, and I wasn't going.
Yeah, I was going.
And you looked beautiful, and you had this beautiful dress, and me and Jimmy were just standing there like, wow, this actually fucking sucks.
Yeah, like I was the only one excited, and everyone else like.
Well, I was excited for you, but like I was pissing my boyfriend with somebody else.
Yeah.
Like that was awful. So Jimmy and I.
Right, and then we had to go watch Kelly. Like,
yeah, we go watch Kelly like
be there
with George, like with like the best group ever. So after me and Jimmy
me and Claire did not want to be there.
No, not at all.
And Mom and Dad weren't there, so then I was.
No, yeah, it was us two and our OG Miss Kim gang, and then after that we went and hit golf balls, and then at the sports complex. Really hard because we were so. I thought I was gonna break my clubs.
We went to Frank's.
Oh, and then we went to
chicken
wings, and we got a bunch of wings.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was the first time that I ever drank hard alcohol. It was that night. And me and
seriously?
Yes. And me and Jimmy, for 5 minutes, attempted having a party in the house, in the garage.
Yeah.
In the garage.
And we sent out a text to everyone we knew.
Literally.
Because Mom and Dad were out of town, and we were like, we're going to have a banger here.
And because we were pissed. We were like pissed at the world. Not even 5 minutes. Our neighbors are texting Mom, nope, they're moving furniture. So that was a fail. And then after that, we like go to somebody else's basement party, whatever. And it was the first time I had blue raspberry Svedka. And I died. I just was so drunk. Jimmy got so drunk.
The only person that helped you was Lindsay.
And then, while this is all happening, we're all super drunk. Jimmy's ex-girlfriend walks down the stairs in her prom dress. And me and Jimmy start like shaming her.
Oh my God.
We're like, get out. We're just drunk. Mm-hmm. She goes back upstairs. Then nothing ever happens out of it. Thank God. That'd be awful. We wake up the next morning. Buzz at the time, our dog. There's Buzz shit everywhere in the house. Ew. I wake up in my bed. Lindsay's in your bed, my best friend Lindsay, and then Jimmy's in his room, and me and Jimmy are like, okay, so how did we get home?
Yep. We threw
I remember the buzz poo-poo.
And then literally the buzz shit's everywhere. I wake up, I step in buzz shit, Lindsay steps in buzz shit. Literally, it was like almost like we were rolling in it. We're like, what is happening? And then that was like the first time I was like, wow, I'm hungover with my brother after going out.
That's right.
Aww.
That was fun.
Yep, that was a legendary day.
And that's when Claire met all my crazy, insane friends from Libertyville. And got to drink with them. And kids can slam alcohol.
Yep.
And her and I tried to keep up. And I was actually funneling vodka down her throat.
It was the first time I ever had it.
With my best friend ever, Connor Cleary.
Connor Cleary, baby. Yeah,
That's talk about a ride or die right there.
Well, he's always around for like the craziest moments. He really is. So what's yours?
What? Like my turning point with Jimmers? Mm-hmm. I would say working too. I mean, growing up or even like in high school, I always had a boyfriend. Yeah. Like I was only with my boyfriend. So I never got that opportunity to like hang out because I was always with ex-bae. And then started working at Brilliance while I was working 2 jobs. I was working at Brilliance and as a teaching assistant. Then that's how I got really close to Jimmy.
Yep, and our half marathon.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this is funny. So I run half marathons with Dad. And one day, Jimmy's like, I want to run one. And he didn't train, and he ran it.
No, I didn't run it. I don't even know what that was. It was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. And I was cocky enough to start ahead of Dad and Kelly because I was like, oh, I used to play soccer. Like, I'm so fit. Little did I know, it was 13 and a half miles. Mile 7, like, what, there's more of this? Horrible. And then Kelly, I was turning the corner, there's 2 miles left, and Kelly freaking passed me. And I was like, nothing but respect.
Yeah, and then I haven't told anyone this. I was throwing up while I was running because I wanted to beat Jimmy so bad.
I didn't know that.
I was just like, because I'm like, I trained for 3.5 months for this. I'm like, I better kick Jimmy's ass. And I did it.
Mm-hmm.
Just with a little sprinkle of trauma.
Yeah. I know. It whooped my ass. Mm-hmm. And then I finished and I didn't even know what to do.
Question. This is a little subject change. Sorry. What is advice that you would give to older brothers about when their sisters start dating?
Run. Don't drop your pen out the window, Jim!
Trust them. Trust their first instinct. And then once you meet them, dude, I don't even know. There's no good advice because I do everything. I do everything wrong. I get yelled at by mom, and then you guys start crying. I can't even like say what the heck to him because mom's like, watch your mouth. and then 3 months later, they're crying, and he ended up being an asshole.
Well, I would say for you and Tommy do a really good job of when we like break up with our boyfriends. Like you guys are really good at like hyping us up and like destroying people.
And you like pull all the information out of us. So like even if we wanted to get back together with them, I'd be so embarrassed too because you know so much about them.
That's the point. Do not, that's my one thing. Do not let your little sister date the dude again. That's all I gotta say.
One is fun till you're done, baby. Sorry.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Because, I mean.
We got dirt.
Yeah, I mean, yes. Yes.
Wait, what did you say?
They got dirt.
Yeah, they know all the tea.
And the second they leave, we express how we really felt about them the second they leave.
Like-
So if we were to go back to them, it'd be embarrassing.
And it is.
Unless I'm like, wow, I really liked him, which never happens.
Never.
But I'll never like anyone. They'll just
I'm
have
not,
to
like
be
exceptional.
yeah, they'll just have to be like good enough, I guess.
They'll be fine.
I would say for a little sister watching our older brother's date, I would say like just, I mean, I love Maya, like literally love. So like the people that they are dating now, yes.
Woo!
Before, not so much.
Yeah, no.
So just as a little sister, do the same thing. Shit on them till they're on. And
Well, if we didn't like Jimmy, well, Tommy and Jim didn't have the option to express their feelings, but we did.
yeah, we did. We were allowed to say whatever we felt.
Mm-hmm.
To their face.
Yep.
There was a girlfriend that Jimmy had at one point that I said, I refuse to meet you because I hate you.
It hasn't even met her.
I haven't even met her. And I said, no thanks. And they broke up like a month later.
Yeah, and fun fact, Maya and I had just started talking. You know that talking phase? That like
The worst.
first month, right? So and like around this time is when I was like, you know what, like this is probably it. Like we're gonna date. I'm gonna date her. And usually you don't meet the family for a little bit of time. Claire just came over to my house for Lala to meet Maya.
I did.
Oh, we met Maya too on the day that Jimmy met Maya.
Oh my gosh! We did!
Yeah.
She had the snakeskin
And
pants on. I remember.
Yep. Those snakeskin pants be the death to me.
But you literally said that the day we met her, and you met her.
I know. It was embarrassing. Because I have to say. And Claire comes in the door, and I'm like, because I know Claire's history with being very outspoken to the girl's face. So I was just like, oh my God, this might not go well. And it went perfectly. And now we're still dating because of it.
Yay! She's a gem.
Maya!
Yeah, we love Maji. So, question. What do you think me and Kelly's ideal man will be when we get married?
The same, different. I think Claire will marry a famous person.
Polar opposites.
Oh, polar opposites.
Yeah, big time. Claire's is going to be like your stereotypical really good looking guy.
Yeah! What about... do I not deserve that?
I'll get to you, Kel.
Okay.
Your stereotypical, extremely good looking guy. Super smart. Definitely older than me, and that's going to suck.
Yeah. Sorry.
Older than me, taller than me, like more muscles, and like really smart. Kelly's? This is Kelly's guy.
What is it?
Kelly's guy is going to be gigantic.
Yes.
And I'm not talking about obese. I'm talking about like this man, if Kelly is walking on the street, this man will simply lift a car up so she can walk under the car. This man,
So I don't get my shoes wet.
he's going to have a very full beard. He's going to have like super underwhelming style, like jeans and running shoes type style
That's
with a flannel. And he's going to wear flannels every day.
Okay. Like
And he's going to have like a really very kind face. And then he's going to talk like you see him on the street and then you think that like he's going to beat you up, but then he just wants to give you a hug.
Aww. That's awesome.
That's Kelly's man. And Claire's man's going to piss me off.
Honestly, he might piss me off too. Well, probably.
Probably.
Claire likes the drama.
Drama.
Kelly likes the simple, okay, I am simply the hot one here, so shut up.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh, that's so fair. What is your favorite like boyfriend story that you had encountered with one of our boyfriends?
Ex-boyfriends.
Ex-boyfriends. I don't have a boyfriend.
We're just talking about that? All right.
I mean, you don't have to drop names. It could be from any grade. It doesn't have to be like recently.
I was saying, like, you're talking about my first boyfriend, 6.
Oh, done. Okay, so Kelly's first ever boyfriend.
I'm still heartbroken.
Oh, rightfully so. This kid. I mean, hasn't the story been told though?
Which one?
Best love song? Best love song, man. All the above, man.
No.
6th grade, Kelly. Come on.
I know the story, but it hasn't been told on the podcast.
It hasn't? Oh my God.
No.
So, my favorite boyfriend story, even though Kelly has had plenty of funny boyfriend stories with me. My favorite one is, I know, and actually, I'm going to go back to the one in high school because that one's boring and she was like 5. This one was Kelly's boyfriend. And Kelly, I just found out that she was dating him when I was at the lunch table with all of my friends. And we found out his name and we harassed the living shit out of him to the point where when I got home, my mom whooped my ass. Kelly was crying and the guy broke up with her because of it.
Yes!
Oh
my God!
I don't want to name drop, but I was at the table with all my friends. Yep. And we commented on every single one of his posts saying that his shoes were whack.
Did his shoe get...
We
got back together so that I could break up with him. Jimmy commented, your shoe game is weak.
And then another one of my friends, who I'm not going to name, was literally like, oh my God, ew, look at your face. How does your mom look at your face? Like, it was so bad. And we all thought it was so funny. And then I came home to my mother, who was furious.
Poor mom was just constantly defending us.
Oh yeah. And then Claire, best boyfriends.
I've had some legendary boyfriends.
I'm trying to think of all your boyfriends.
Of all my boyfriends.
I mean, you got started. You guys would be like, "Oh my God, we're dating," and you were in 2nd grade. So,
my first boyfriend was in 7th grade.
My favorite Claire ex-boyfriend story is when he got double pink eye at the table
in front of mom.
Oh my God! And it was like oozing out of his eyes.
Literally. Literally go to the bathroom. It was getting into his Alfredo. I'm like,
oh my God.
Extra parm.
Wait, hold on. I need to think about Claire's.
They've just all like been very interesting people.
I can't. I'm totally on the spot right now. I wish I'd prepped this one.
Bago.
Huh?
Bago story.
Oh, done. All right. So
I forgot about that.
We were at Cape Cod, and this kid who I like dearly, poor guy, and he was talking mad game to my father about how he's gonna whack him in Bago.
Oh God.
So my dad, he had enough of it. And then at the beach was like, okay, me and you one-on-one, let's go. Dad beat him so bad to the point of tears in front of my entire family and extended family.
Oh, so but even worse is that he was talking trash
He
at
was
a graduation
talking
party.
trash to my father at a graduation party, and Dad was just like, okay, I've had enough, let's go play. I think he got a point, and Dad beat him by like 20 points.
Literally, Dad literally dunked on him.
Whooped his ass.
I forgot about that.
He went inside, and my mom still yelled at my dad for it.
For not letting him win.
For not letting him win.
Legendary. It's impossible to be. We can't be mean. It's impossible.
No, you're not. No.
No.
Because you two are. There's just no.
I'm just sensitive.
We're not. We can't. We can actually be mean once you guys start dating them and we like them.
Yep.
Still then.
Still a little sensitive. I'm not about it.
Claire hates it, which makes me like it more.
I hate it.
I feel like all of my ex-boyfriends are like kind of similar in a sense.
Kelly just goes, oh, Jimmers.
They're just so not as sensitive as I am. So if they're like, doesn't bother me.
Kelly's dudes like would be like, oh.
They probably just didn't understand the joke.
Claire's would be like, oh my God. He's making fun of me.
Like, get crap.
Out of here, bro.
Get crap.
So whack. Yeah, but I wish I like thought about that more. I don't want to like sit here thinking about it, but
I mean,
very, very funny stories from dating. I think in like middle school, high school, because middle school dating, like what is that even? Like,
oh, I'll never forget my favorite middle school story with Jimmy.
Go.
So with Jimmy, so there was a basketball tournament for the whole middle school, and Jimmy and his friends were on a team, and then I believe we didn't play them, but we played right before them.
Mm-hmm.
And my 6th grade heartbreaker ex-boyfriend screamed across the court, "Don't hurt my girlfriend," in front of Jimmy and his friends. And then they had to play him the next game. And Mitchell Townsend literally ran him out of the gym.
that's right. I remember that.
Do you remember that? It was you and like Rainbow Kids and all of you. Like, he was like, "Don't hurt my girlfriend." And I loved it. I was like, oh my God.
The Rainbow Kids.
And then Jimmy gets word of it. And they all just bullied the shit out of him. They were dunking on him. Like, actually dunking. Like, I felt like it. Or that's my memory.
Yes.
Probably
It was bad.
Yeah, but keep in mind, listeners, everyone, Jimmy's friends are like 6'9".
And
like,
wackos.
Huge dudes.
So, like, actually, like, when I say, like, dunking, they probably were, and I'm just...
No, like, they were dunking in our driveway. Like, me and Kelly would be on scooters and rollerblades while they're just...
That's my favorite middle school one, I think. Or when my 7th grade ex-boyfriend was playing at a basketball practice, and we had a game, and Jimmy and Tommy opened the doors and started screaming at him through the doors. Do you remember that? You don't?
No. Some of it's trauma. Can't remember trauma.
That must have been like really messed up in your head because I don't even remember that at all.
Yeah, that is engraved in Kelly's brain.
Kelly like thinks about that in the shower, thinks about that when she goes to sleep, like sleep over it.
I would say my favorite middle school memory with you, James, is when we did cross country together and we would whoop people's mother effing asses. That was my fave.
Mm-hmm.
I know. That was sweet. Claire would run in the girls' heat and I'd run in the guys' heat. And we both
would win. Whoop. And you would wait for me at the finish line.
We both win, wait for Kelly at the finish line, and then go get Culvers.
Yes. In Mom's Jeep.
Red Jeep. Mom wouldn't even watch us. She'd be in the car, like, on her phone.
Facebook.
Already posting.
From taking pictures before the meet.
That is so fun. Do you have a question for James?
Yeah, I have a question. Where, I'm trying to think. When do you think our next big family banger will be? Like when we're all together.
Well, like, just
Like
the
when do you think it'll be? Like I don't know.
Easter.
Oh yeah! When is Easter coming
yeah, in
up?
like a week.
I'm like, wait.
I didn't know. You asked if I had a question. That was my question.
Not a bad one.
We do have a family banger at the end of July at our new house that's going to be out of control.
That will be wild. That's gonna be with like second cousins, great aunts, great uncles. That's going to be lit. I'm super excited about that.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. Oh wait, do I have any questions for you guys?
Yeah.
Do you have any?
What's our funniest moment together, us three?
Oh, every time. Okay, there was like, it was maybe 3-4 summers ago. We were obsessed with singing the Star Spangled Banner. Like, in Cape Cod especially, we woke up every morning like screaming it from the top of our lungs. I would say that.
That's when we're all roommates.
Yes,
like,
and we were
at
all
Cape
roommates.
Cod.
Yeah, we were all roommates in the back room. And Alpha Sigma Sigma.
That's what we need.
Ass, baby.
ASS.
It's when because we just joined a sorority and we were like, let's make this a sorority.
Yeah.
And then my second one would be in front of like photo booth on my computer downstairs when we would do like the Justin Bieber music videos.
Yeah.
And we'd post them to Facebook.
Yeah,
Those are still on my Facebook.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
actually, one of my favorite memories of us three is when we sing the Cup song.
Oh my gosh.
God, yeah. Don't know the lyrics to the actual song.
My purse is as tight as a fat lady thong.
It was so embarrassing I was singing. Like, I won't ever actually show that video, but that's one of my favorite things.
Oh.
It's still on my Facebook if you want to go digging for it.
Yeah.
But don't. But like, don't. But that one's probably my fave. And Star Spangled Banner by far one of my all-time favorite
Star
memories.
Spangled
Like, ever.
Banner. Star Spangled Banner was lit. I asked the question and I can't even answer it.
Because I stole it. That one was good.
Yeah, that was the easiest answers ever. Where's mine? Funniest.
Oh, I love it when one of us is getting yelled at, but it was, and then we're all in the room because one of us just goes,
Oh my god.
no, or when we make too much noise at night and Dad needs to go to bed, and we're all like in me and Claire's old room, like in Libertyville.
Oh, that was the best.
And Mom would come down and be like, shh.
Oh yes, that was the best. When we would, I think my favorite memory is just when you two would be in your room and I would just like come in and just like flex in the mirror.
Yes.
And no, my favorite thing ever is, I don't know why we started this. Why did I whoop your guys' ass with a pillow all the time?
Oh, he still does it.
I did it like very recently at the new house. And for people who don't know, is that when me, Kelly, and Claire are watching TV together, ever since we were like really little, during commercial breaks, I would stand up, grab the heaviest pillow, and do haymakers on their faces.
Like, it would actually hurt so bad.
But it would hurt, but they would be laughing.
No, but it was hilarious.
Like, it's, oh yeah.
Like they always go, oh, stop. Ah! And I was like, so they think it's funny. But then the best time ever was when I remember this so clearly at the old house. I was whacking Kelly so hard with this pillow. And she was under a blanket. Don't think that I'm like abusing my sisters. She was under a blanket and she was just like going, stop. And I just kept going and Claire was dying, right? Laughing. And then Mom came down as I did a giant whack. And Kelly made like a noise. And Mom was so mad at me and thought that I was depressed and taking my depression out on you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, and by the way, Mom is no party pooper. I know we were always like, Mom yelled at us. It's because we were little.
No,
And
she's
we
no
would just
party
take,
pooper, but she was not afraid to whoop ass when she needed to.
and we would just take it way too far.
Always.
Always.
We always take it just one step over.
Yeah, they're like, we're always hurting somebody's feelings.
Like, it's
Oh,
all fun and games until I
Look,
start crying.
Mom, growing up, never yelled at Kelly and Claire.
Nope.
Ever. Mom yells at them way more now.
Yeah.
And it's always, you guys stop drinking.
No, it's literally because we're besties.
I couldn't tell you the last time Mom yelled at me.
Yeah, because you're the favorite.
No, because you guys got crazier as you got older, and I got way more tame as I got older.
Because you were
Oh, please.
no, like behavioral wise, yes. I mean, Jimmy was always in trouble.
I mean, well, yeah, like everything in like second grade.
Dude,
Like,
even like in high school, remember Jimmy got sent home by the police at like the LHS football stadium?
Yeah.
And like his friends pooped in a driveway, you know, just vandalism.
Legendary nights, but yeah.
But so I agree with Jim. I think Jimmy was
It is-
way crazier than me and you are.
That's true.
And now we're way
Do
crazier than
anything,
you.
but like, you guys would always just like be in your room and like say weird stuff, but like under your breath.
Okay, fair enough, yeah.
I was the president of the sobriety club.
Yeah, and Tommy would like always be at swimming. So then Mom would just focus on my missing assignments in 7th grade.
Yeah. She was just too busy feeling bad for me because my back hurt.
Yeah, and I was just weird.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Mom did drive Kelly and Claire to school all of high school, and we lived a block away from the high school.
Yep.
I had a spinal fusion.
And then you
I had
joined the cross country team. What?
Walking through the
How about you take a little light jog to school?
Honestly, that's so fair.
Gotta save it for practice.
Oh, yeah, and on top of all that, our senior year of high school, we both got our own parking spots.
Which was whack because people that lived in Green Oaks, which was 30 miles away, didn't get parking spots because Kelly and Claire got 2 parking spots. Did we even have 2 cars?
Yeah, I had a Honda Civic and Claire had your old Accord.
I had the Accord. Yeah, we're spoiled brats.
Insanity. But rightfully so.
Okay. Well, I think this has been wonderful.
Yeah, thank you, brother, for coming on.
Yes. Do you have any closing remarks?
This podcast is hilarious. I listen to it religiously, and I'm very honored to be a guest. It's about time.
I know you're the last one.
I'm the last guest.
Dad is.
Well, Dad, was it you?
When?
Right?
Well, whatever. I'm so
your radio show.
Yeah, Dad did a radio show with me.
Oh, Dad's last, but you're the last, sibling out of the 2.
Yeah, I've been waiting for my call up. I got it. Stayed home from work, prepped all day for it.
All day.
No, but I was really excited when you guys texted me to be on it because Tommy's podcast was actually really good and really funny. And I was like, what? I want to be funny and cool.
And here we are. You'll be next.
So here we are. And it was awesome. I love you two so much.
Aw, love you, Brubby.
Love you, Jim.
Can't wait until we can all hang out and sing the Star Spangled Banner again.
Beautiful.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm actually so excited. Easter!
Easter.
Baby.
Yeah, dream girl, dreaming, I be dreaming. Missing all the days you got me feeling. I said I love you, baby, know I mean it. Hey, yeah, dream girl, I be dreaming.